Conifer Colorado checks a lot of boxes for us. Cool mountain weather, beautiful scenery, and easy access to Denver. But the real question is, could we actually spend an entire summer here? Today, we're going to find out. Year before we came back to Colorado, we had reached out to the Rainbow Trout Ranch and Campground to find out, could we just stay there for the summer. We were told at that time that you could only do a 2-week max. And I think that those rules have changed for this year.
I think so.
So kind of a test for us. We're measuring the pros and cons in this video of whether or not it would be feasible for us to stay there for the full summer.
Right.
We'll do a pro and then a con, and then a pro and then a con.
Right.
And then we'll leave our decision at the end.
We do like it up here.
Yeah. There are some cons to it, though.
There are some cons.
All right, so Rainbow Trout Ranch and Campground is
Rainbow Trout Roundup.
Rainbow Trout Roundup. Or Rainbow Trout Ranch and Campground, if you're looking for their website. It is right off of US 285.
Mm-hmm.
It's technically considered Pine, Colorado. It's not in town. It is just down the road from Staunton State Park, and just southwest of Conifer, Colorado. So we're looking more at the Conifer area, even though we would be at Pine. What does the Conifer Pine area have to offer? So Conifer, Pine, Bailey is the next town up.
Right.
So we'll be taking a look at those 3 areas and what they have to offer. Well, this is part of Conifer right here. There's a Staples, Anytime Fitness, gas station, Dutch Bros, it's a Mexican restaurant here.
At the Staples there is a Amazon lockbox for your pickups and stuff.
And then we're going to be coming up on the next section here, which there's a Starbucks, Safeway grocery store,
A breakfast place.
Snowpack Tap Room, which we love. It's a wonderful little restaurant. It's not a brewery.
No, it's just a tap room.
And they do have a full bar, but they have all kinds of events every weekend that take place there.
They're dog friendly on the patio.
Yeah. I think there was like UFC fight or something today for dads.
And their pizza's really good.
Their pizza's really good. Most of their food is really good. So we're at about 8,000 feet. I think at Pine we're more like 7.
Yeah, I think this is like 8,200 feet right here.
All right, now we're just coming into Conifer. So a couple of gas stations. There's a King Soopers here. Several fairly decent restaurants.
Couple, yeah.
But that's about it. There's not a lot else.
Not much here. Don't blink.
But it is a mountain. It's a little mountain town.
Right.
There's King Soopers on the left.
Which is a Kroger. Kroger brand for all you East Coasters.
Wendy's. I don't think we've ever eaten there. Qdoba.
Mexican place there.
Yep, couple hair salons. So just the basics that you would need, I guess. All right, so this is the drive down into Denver. It is about 45 minutes from
38 minutes to the restaurant.
Yeah, to where Scott works. 45 to where I work. So it is a little bit of a trek. And the other drawback is right now this is a 4-lane road, and I'm surprised we got really lucky today, because on the weekends this road, so Friday afternoon, Thursday evening, Friday, the southbound lane, which is the lanes opposite of us, it was bumper to bumper, because this is, a lot of people use this road to go up, or south, further south, Bailey, Salida, Fairplay. There's a lot of camping, rafting. So the traffic can get pretty crazy. Now, it is still fairly early on Sunday, which is, I'm thinking, why we're not in bumper to bumper, but we have seen it on a Sunday afternoon with everybody coming back from hanging out in the mountains.
I'll put a video on here of my commute Friday morning, of all the traffic of people coming up to the mountains.
And it's Father's Day, so
yep,
it's going to be a lot of busy traffic. But yeah, so that's one of the downfalls to this. And there's accidents along here.
That'll shut the whole highway down.
2, 3, at least twice a week, if not 3, depending on how much traffic there is. But yeah, it pretty much shuts down the highway. So unless it's a fender bender where they can pull off the side, it shuts the highway down. So usually it's just either the northbound lanes or the southbound lanes, but it will shut it down. So that is a drawback, because if you're trying to get to work and there was an accident, if you've got any type of deadline to meet and there's an accident,
give yourself extra time.
There are alternate routes, kind of, but they're narrow, 1-lane, windy roads through the mountains. So,
and if you come up during the fall, this is a major thoroughfare for all the leaf peepers.
Yes, it absolutely is.
So in that case, it doesn't matter weather or time of the week or anything. It could always be busy.
We're heading in to have some Father's Day lunch with our kiddo and spend some time with some St. Bernards.
Yeah.
Just wrapped up at the St. Bernard Rescue at Picking Out Smokehouse.
Yeah, that was fun. There had to be 12 gigantic St. Bernards there.
And like St. Bernard mixes with other breeds, and it was fun. They were cute.
It was really neat.
We bonded with Reggie. Reggie's been adopted, but was at the table next to us, and Reggie just kept coming to say hi.
And Dozer.
And Reggie slobbered. I didn't get slobbered, but the kids both got slobber. So
if you get a Saint Bernard, you better be okay with slime and slobber.
So cute. We do not have the room. We barely have the room for the dog we have, let alone a Saint Bernard in the mix of all of this. So
That'd be something.
But they did a silent auction. I think they made some decent money, and
yeah,
we left a donation.
Yep. If you guys are interested and you're in this neck of the woods, gotdrool.org.
That's their website. Or if you just want to make a donation to their rescue. So everybody that was there had rescued, I believe, a Saint Bernard.
Yep.
Through that organization. So it was a lot of fun. Well, we're gonna try to finish up this video.
Yeah.
We left rainbow trout today, and we're back down at Chatfield for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So there's a few things that we wanted to talk about, though, about rainbow trout, and that we haven't already discussed. So one of the things that is always in the forefront of our minds is connectivity and cell service.
Yeah, absolutely. Luckily, we use Starlink, so that we don't really have it. There's lots of trees, so there's sometimes when we, all depending on the campsite that we're at, there at the trout farm, we have some tree issues, so that can cause some issues. But the past several times that we've been there, we pick the same spot.
Yeah.
So in this spot that we pick, it's no issues.
Yeah, it faces east-ish, and but we have had. There's one other site that we stayed in there. So we typically stay in site 23 because we know that one works for us. Site 22 is a lovely site, lots of privacy back there. The problem is it's completely surrounded by trees.
Right.
And we have had Starlink issues there. We can find a little gap, but you really have to like.
They really hunt for it.
It has to be on the roof, and you really have to hunt for it. So we prefer site 23 if we can get it. They're dirt sites. It looks like at one time they were gravel. The gravel is gone. It hasn't been replaced. And so for the first week that we're there, everything's great. But then that second week, the rig starts settling. If we get any rain, it settles some more. And when that happens, then that's when we start hearing that popping in the jacks.
Right.
Recording started.
Sorry,
Recording.
she's recording. So I guess it is functional.
Yeah.
I don't think the connectivity is a reason that we wouldn't choose to stay there for the entire summer.
No, there's no issues as far as we're concerned, because we can do just about whatever we need to do anyway. So
Starlink
saves us
as long as we can get that site 23.
Right.
So, okay. Let's talk about, would we run out of things to do?
No, I don't think so. There's plenty to do there. There's fishing and hiking, and there's Staunton State Park that has lots of hiking.
So many hiking trails.
There's
and fishing.
Lots of some of the best fly fishing water in the entire country is located in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, Bailey, Colorado is just up the road a little ways, and it's got. So what is that, Clear Creek that runs through there?
It's the North Fork of the South Platte.
Oh, thank you. So there's lots of stuff along there. We'll put some clips in of previous things that we've done. So much hiking, so much fishing, great little restaurants.
Yeah, we loved.
Yeah.
We'll post a picture of them. We'll tag them. We really like Snowpack Tap Room. Great food. All the beer you can think of. They have sours. They have stouts. They have everything you want. So
live entertainment.
Live entertainment on the weekends.
But in Bailey, there's Aspen Cellars is a winery, and it is right. So you can sit inside the restaurant, but they've also got a patio. Excuse me. And little covered tiki hut tables right down along the river.
Right on the river. It's
so,
really cute. Really cute.
The food is phenomenal.
Yep.
So we love that place as well.
Another good place, yeah.
There's a laundry, so there's no laundry at the campground.
No.
But there's a laundromat and dog wash.
In Bailey.
In Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
So would we run out of things to do? Absolutely not.
No.
I mean, if you even wanted to take a day trip, Fairplay is not too far away, and there's so much.
St. Elmo's is up there. The ghost town St. Elmo's is up there. There's so much to do in this neck of the woods.
That's a couple hours away, but...
Well, it's like an hour and a half, maybe.
So.
It's a day trip.
But would we run out of things to do? Never. No way. Summer weather test. Is the climate good enough? Man, it is perfect summer weather.
Yeah, it's very nice. Both of us, when we do go to work, we have to come down to Denver to do it. Yesterday it was 97 degrees down here in Denver. It was sweltering hot. Sit there, leave work, go up to the mountains. It's high 70s. Beautiful, beautiful. The nights are nice and cool.
Yeah.
It's about 60 degrees at night. It's perfect weather, perfect weather.
It was warm this morning, but it was in the mid 80s this morning when we packed up.
Right.
Denver is 91.
Right.
So it's about 10 degrees cooler up there. And there's usually a little rain that comes through in the afternoons. Nothing major.
No.
There's the wind. We're kind of sheltered from the wind because we're down in that valley. So wind has not ever really been a concern for us.
No.
And this isn't weather. I mean, it could be weather related. The only thing that concerns us when storms come through is lightning, because we are in the mountains. We are down in a valley with only one way out.
Right.
On a busy road that gets log jammed pretty easily. And the beetle kill in that area is pretty bad.
Taking its toll.
So if there is a lightning strike, it's going to be.
We've seen it. So
that's our only that gives us.
We
hear the
fires
lightning
in the area. In the area, and it's a scary thing. And
yeah,
we're very, very cognizant of all of our weather issues and to keep us safe, and we know our ways out, and we always have plans.
The problem with that area though is that you're surrounded by mountains. So if there is a fire and there is an evacuation, how long do we have? Do we have long enough to get the rig packed up and get it out, or do we just grab our go bag and the truck and go?
Right.
And this guy, of course.
And him too.
But then the question is, where's the fire? Which way is it heading? Where's the wind blowing? And it could shift and go the other way when you're on the road.
Right.
So literally there's one road out of the campground to US 285, which is in that area. It's only a 3-lane road. 3 in that area. Right there, it's only 3. And it's windy, and I mean, you're not doing 60 miles an hour.
Nope, you're not getting out of there fast.
Through there. So that's why fire is a concern for us. But other than that, the weather's perfect.
Well, this is one of the reasons why we come to this neck of the woods, is we don't have to deal with severe weather or tornadoes or we'll get little pea-sized hail. We had some hail this weekend, and
tiny,
but it missed us. Evergreen got nailed pretty good, and
yeah, Scott called me the other night, and he was just up the road in Evergreen, Colorado, and they were in a deluge. It flooded that night.
Yep,
it flooded.
Was bad.
And we had nothing, so
right.
There wasn't a drop of rain. Let's wrap it up, because it's almost. We're parked at the visitor center because we got here a little early. That's the drawback to
short drive days, short travel days.
Because we have to be out at one time, but then our drive back, to the next campground doesn't allow to us to, we get here before
before check-in
check-in time. So we have to park for a bit, but that's okay. It gives us an opportunity to wrap this up. Yeah. Okay. Pros and cons. I think the biggest one, there's two, but the biggest one, there's more than two, but the biggest one for me is the travel.
The travel's a little rough. You know, I have to go into work every day and going up the hill and down the hill, up the hill and down the hill, up the hill and down the hill. Every day it's just and then sometimes I have to work up the mountain, so it's just double work. It's doubled.
Yeah.
So it's
down the hill to pack up, back up to serve, but down the hill again to unload.
Right.
So yeah, and for me, now I only have to go in once a week, but it's a 45-minute drive one way.
Right.
So that's an hour and a half on the road, and that's if the traffic is not bad. Another con, of course, is fire, but that's just, it is what it is in Colorado, and you just have to have an evacuation plan.
Right.
And we've done the best that we can with that. We've not ever had an issue. It's been close a few times, but we're ready to go. And we have a weather app, or a fire app, so that a wildfire app that alerts us if there's a fire anywhere close to us.
Right.
And the other con is, and I don't know that this is necessarily a con for us, but it's not a fancy by any means campground.
No, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles and all that kind of stuff.
There's some rundown campers.
Right.
They're not particular about the camper.
Right.
There are some sites that are a little littered.
Right.
A little bit. That for us, like, I think at first sight, that would maybe put us off if it was a different area. But we've met the neighbors. Everybody's really nice. Yep. Really friendly. Yep. So for us, I don't know that it's necessarily a con. Is it? We're not RV
fancy.
Resort,
no,
fancy RV park people. We're not. Is it nice every once in a while to stay in some place like that?
Sure.
It is, but then we're also balancing that with how much it cost us.
Right.
This is our home. This is how we live. So we have to balance that out. Just like when you're buying a home or you're renting a home, you have to purchase or rent what you can afford.
Right.
And we wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things that we do
if we stayed every day.
If we stayed at an RV resort, a KOA, or something every like day. That. So, so cost-wise, it's a little pricier than what we normally pay when we're on the road. However,
here in Colorado, it's
terrible.
It's about par for Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado's. You would think Colorado, being as outdoorsy as it is, that there would be lots of RV parks and they would all be catering towards all these RVers that want to come here, and that's really just not the case. There's very few here on the eastern slope. On the western side, there's a little bit more over there.
Yeah.
But on this side, it's just not.
And even further east, closer to Nebraska and Wyoming, Kansas City, or Kansas, whatever that state is. There's more as well.
Right.
So really, those are the only cons for us. Okay, it's time for the decision, and I don't know. Scott and I might be on different pages on this, but so our decision: could we spend the entire summer at Rainbow Trout Ranch and Campground near Conifer, Colorado? For me, that's a no. And the primary reason for that is on the weekends, Scott's working. I don't have a separate transportation, and it's a lot to ask the kids to come up and get me. So for me, it's a no, and strictly because how far away from everything it is.
I could do it. It's not horrible. It's a bit of a commute. It's a little tough. I I could probably do it. I wouldn't really want to, I guess. Because I like to move around. I like to see other things. I like to see other parts of the state, and but I could do it. I would be okay with it, I think, if I had to.
Would you consider it a sacrifice, though? If so, next summer, if I ended up booking us the entire summer at Rainbow Trout, just so that we could park it for the summer, would you consider that we're sacrificing it just so we don't have to move around so much?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But I could still do it.
So your decision is?
I could do it.
You could do it, but we don't want to do it.
I only if I had to do it.
See?
Only if I had to do it.
So I think that's our decision right there.
Right.
Okay, so the answer really, truly is we could if we had to, but we would prefer not to stay there.
We prefer not to. We prefer not
the entire summer. And mostly because of the drive.
Yeah.
And some of the conveniences. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Hey, you don't want to miss our upcoming videos because we
think we're making some changes.
Yeah, to the channel. Not any big changes.
No.
But
well, maybe
somewhere down the road, big changes. But we want to kind of, when I say brand ourselves, I mean known. We want to focus on a specific type of video. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss that. Like, share, not share.
And subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.